wasn't just another road trip for Vijay on his Enfield, but this was the most important ride of the year. All roads led to Goa as over 1,500 riders from across the country came together to be part of India's biggest motorcycling event, Rider Mania, organized by Royal Enfield. The excitement of the 3-day-long event was enough for Vijay and his pack to make the 600-kilometer ride from Mumbai to Goa a breeze.
Just the joy of all the Royal Enfields collecting together. There's stuff happening, events happening, which keeps you busy throughout. And they have these gigs in the evening, lots of music. It's a lot of fun. It's fantastic. It's amazing.
So this is the 10th year of Rider Mania, and as you can see, participation is only growing as Enfield owners are a proud lot, but also love to gang up quite easily with their passion for biking. So expect Goa to get hotter over the next 3 days with non-stop biking action. Riders kept pouring in all through the day, even as the events kicked on with some riding skills put to the test. And some team events to test how well and quickly you can disassemble your Enfield and put it all together and ride it to victory. And to my surprise, there was a sizable female participation, not just as audience, but also as riders. Here's to more female power.
Royal Enfield's been around for such a long time, since '55, that it became quite evident that an annual get-together, an annual celebration of this way of life made sense. I mean, it started fairly small and it's slowly gaining more and more momentum. I think this year there's twice as many people coming here as they did last year. So clearly, the notion of celebrating this, leisure riding is relevant.
Okay, so you've seen Enfield's cruise on the highways and also possibly seen them do off-roading on hilly terrains. But here's something you won't see very often: dirt racing. Yes, these are Enfield showing off a different side of their personality. And this is clearly one of the most popular and coveted events here at Rider Mania. Let's go check it out. There were two categories for riders, the 350cc and the 500cc. I kind of underestimated the agility and riding capability of the riders and the Enfields, and despite a few skids and falls, the race was quite a sight all the way to the finish line. Tell us about the race itself. How difficult was it?
The race was pretty difficult. Seriously, the gravels on the road, it was pretty tough call. But in a way, God turned his looks on me and I'm okay.
First thing, we have competition too much for this year, right? A number of competitors. And the second thing is quality riders are coming back to the event. So I feel this event is going to pick up more next year.
But clearly the real tough one was the obstacle course, where there were a few thrills, spills, and that was the end of that. Let's just see that again. Not surprisingly, there were a lot of attention for the event from across the world. Some just onlookers and some Enfield bikers and Rider Mania regulars.
500 bullet at home. I love Enfields. I learned to ride an Enfield in India many years ago. And I've been coming to Goa for like 6 years, riding Enfields every day.
I come since 20 years to Goa and I ride Enfield Bullet myself, and I think this is just great, and I'm so happy that the Rider Mania is 3 times here now already, and I've been here since the last 3 times and it's just great.
Meanwhile, the party continued with more fun, with Enfield riders balancing lemons and competing to show off how clean their Enfields were. And those arms riding those bullets were put to the test in carrying those bikes to the finish line. And then some old-fashioned arm wrestling, and even women got their chance to flex their muscles. But as for me, I had remained a mere spectator to a big biking event for 2 full days, and I couldn't resist the urge anymore. So I finally decided to throw my hat in the ring and be part of this fantastic celebration ride where Enfield bikers go all across Goa. It's not about stunts, speed or skills. It's just a feeling of all the thumbs coming together. Okay, so big deal. It wasn't exactly a daredevilry ride, but still good enough for me to take home some fond memories. Well, it's time to bring the curtains down on what's been an absolutely fun-thumping Rider Mania 2012. But next year promises to be bigger and better, not just for the event, but also for Royal Enfield, as their manufacturing plant near Chennai gets operational and also that iconic cafe racer gets on the roads. Can't wait for next year.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.